Coach, big win for Michigan last week. You made it pretty clear that you felt like JJ had to play really well for them to beat Ohio State. In fact, here's what you said a week ago.
After watching the Wolverines up close and the Buckeyes up close, this guy will be the difference. I think Ohio State's got an excellent offense now. The Wolverines have been up and down. If this kid plays on fire, they have a chance to win. If he doesn't, I don't think they have a chance.
Coach, you say the same thing is true this week with JJ going against Phil Parker's outstanding Iowa defense.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's the obvious. It's a quarterback-driven sport.
Right.
But remember now, JJ, the two previous games prior to Ohio State, at Penn State, at Maryland, he did not play particularly well. Matter of fact, he went 1 month without a touchdown pass, which is very unusual for a quarterback, especially a J.J. McCarthy-style quarterback. So he had to play well, especially against a top defense. He's now facing another great defense. The difference in this one, he's going to have to be very patient. You know, I learned as a young coach, actually, Woody Hayes and Earl Bruce.
That's a way back.
You were probably still
Stop.
6. Okay.
Just move on.
So they would say offensive football is a 100-yard war. So the visual. But in that 100-yard war are 10-yard battles.
Right.
And that's much easier for the mind to comprehend about. And we would actually stand up with our quarterback and say, you have to get us 10 yards. And how do you get 10 yards? I mean, the obvious. You hand it off, you run it, you dive, whatever it takes. But you also have to elevate. You're the leader of that offense. Get us 10 yards. And then you know what happens after you get that, win that battle? Go play another battle and another battle. And I thought his execution against the Buckeyes was exactly that. He won the 10-yard battles.
Okay, Coach, let's look at some 10-yard battles.
Yeah, he had a bunch of good plays, but I picked three that I think the viewers will really appreciate what he did. This first one is a run pass, really well thought out play. Watch him pull the guard. You can see, we've said this many times on this show, once there's a puller, the linebacker has to do what? Mirror the puller, match the puller.
Match the puller.
So this is very good run action. Watch a quarterback, JJ, sink his pads. He hides the ball.
Right.
And then he throws a very catchable ball on a crossing route and allows a good athlete to work. All right, here we go. This is, I believe, in the second quarter, tight ball game. J.J. McCarthy, watch the stripes on his helmet. He's looking to his right. He's wanting to take this isolation out here, but the corner does a nice job. He's covered. So watch him come back, and he hits the crossing route to Roman Wilson here. I'm going to show you an angle here. I've done this a long time, and so have you. I'm not sure I've ever seen a ball like this.
This is incredible, the window that
I watch the stripe of his helmet. Again, looking to his right.
Right.
And now he's got a big man in front of him, too, about to get hit. Reset, ball out. And this was, if you remember, this was reviewed. Look who ends up with the ball.
Yeah.
This could have went either way. That could have been, I mean, you talk about a game changer.
No doubt. Coach, there's one more play that stood out that shows us a really important characteristic of JJ.
Yeah, I think it's the most important characteristic, and it's toughness. And how do you measure toughness? Quarterback's asked to run the ball, you better be a tough guy. But in the pocket, you have to actually be even tougher. You know why? Your eyes are downfield. Watch this now. So JJ sitting in the pocket, he feels it. I mean, the whole stadium's watching this thing. That's an NFL player getting ready to smack you. And he delivers the ball, stays in the pocket, doesn't bail. Most importantly, his eyes are on the receiver. His eyes are not on the pass rush.
So, Coach, Michigan's going to need patience and toughness against this Iowa defense.
Patience, because they rarely give up big plays, and toughness, why? It's championship football. Toughness always wins.